Hey everyone, so I know it's been a long time since I've been on YouTube. I haven't been making videos. As you guys can know, I had my little baby, and so yeah, so I wanted to do this quick little video and introduce him to you guys, since I've been letting you guys follow me through all my pregnancy and everything. So I wanted to do this little quick video, since I am not going to be doing videos for a while, you know, until I feel like it. So yeah, so he's asleep. So here he is. He's laying on my bed. Look how sleepy he is. There's the sockies. Look at him. Isn't he so cute, you guys? So his name is Baby Mario Rene Jr., like his daddy. And he was born at 34 weeks. So you guys follow me on Facebook. You guys know he was supposed to be born September 1st, I believe. He was supposed to be born in the first week of September. But he decided he wanted to come at 34 weeks. So he was born August 2nd. 2012. He was born at 11:49 p.m. He was 5 pounds 7 ounces and 19 inches long. You guys want to see his little cute little face? Look at my little baby. He's my everything. I love waking up to him. He just sleeps all day and wakes up a lot at night. So yeah, my little tiny baby. Look at my little man. Yes, he's my little man. It's the best thing. Well, I wanted to actually tell you guys a little bit of what happened. I was actually on my last week of being pregnant. I actually ended up coming and being out of the hospital a lot. I ended up with cholestasis. I hope I'm saying it right. I ended up with that. I was itchy from all my body. I actually had the same thing from my oldest, but it wasn't that bad, and with this one it was really bad. So it was horrible. So then they ended up doing that. Sorry if I'm moving around so much, but I'm holding the camera and it's heavy. I ended up going to getting the premature test done because they see that I was having contractions, and ended up coming out positive. So it came out that I was gonna have the baby early, and so they ended up giving me these shots to help his lungs develop faster. And then I ended up going back to the hospital because I started feeling pressure. And the last time I had a baby was 4 years ago, and I didn't get contractions because I had a C-section. So I didn't know that it was actually contractions. So I know I keep saying so. So I ended up going to the hospital feeling a lot of pressure. I was uncomfortable, but it wasn't painful. So I didn't think there were contractions until I ended up going to the hospital, and they put me on the monitor and they said that they were contractions. So they ended up giving me this nasty medication to stop the contractions, and when they checked me, I was not open yet. That was on August 1st. So I ended up going back. I ended up going home that morning. It was August 2nd when I ended up going back home. I got home at 6 in the morning, took a nap, a shower, took a nap, and then I woke up at 10 in the morning and I started feeling contractions, and this time it did hurt. They were like period cramps, and they hurt. Not that much, but they hurt. So at 12 in the afternoon, I ended up telling my mom to take me to the hospital. I didn't want my husband to take me because he was working. I was thinking, oh, you know, I'm going to end up going back home and stuff. So when I ended up going to the hospital, they told me I was 2 centimeters open already and I was contracting. So they called my doctor, and my doctor actually made me stay in the hospital. When my doctor came, she checked me and ended up that I was 5 centimeters open already, 5 to 6 centimeters. So she actually told me I had to get my C-section done because, you know, my babies are C-section, so I'm not supposed to get contractions because my old scars can actually open. So I actually was so sleepy and so tired of everything. I was drugged. I was like so drugged. It kind of pisses me off that the whole time I was so drowsy and so sleepy I couldn't stay up, and I hate that. I hated that. So I ended up getting my C-section, and my husband was so afraid because the baby was coming premature, 34 weeks, and the doctor was like, well, you have small baby, so he most likely will be 4 pounds maybe, and then he'll end up in the NICU. So she was, I guess she was trying to let us know, like, for the worst, maybe, if the baby wasn't breathing on his own or anything like that. So my husband was really afraid. He was like, no, is there a way they can stop it from you going into labor and getting the C-section and everything? But I was already, you know, bleeding and stuff, so the doctor was like, you're already in labor, so you just need to get the C-section. So I ended up getting the C-section, and thankfully the baby was 5 pounds 7 ounces. So, and then the doctor was surprised because she's like, the baby is so big to be a premature baby. So they just did take him to the NICU to keep him in observation for 24 hours. He was only there for like an hour, and then they ended up taking him to the nursery where they have all the babies that are born with no problems or anything. So he was there, but they still told me they were not going to let me see him until I could go see him, but I wasn't able to get him until 24 hours. So I ended up getting my son August 3rd at 4 a.m. I kept calling and calling for my son. I was like, I want my son, I want my son. So I got him at 4 a.m. and he hasn't left my sight since, and he got to go home with me. Thank God for that. The doctor did say that because I was contracting, my old C-section scars actually opened, and that is very dangerous. So yeah, I was afraid when they told me that. I was like, what? Yeah, well, they let me suffer, so it was kind of sucky because I ended up getting C-section and I got all contractions and I felt everything. So what else? Oh yeah, and then they told me that I guess the baby was in stress inside of my stomach because he actually pooped in there. So the doctor said it was a good thing that we took the baby out. So yeah, so thankfully he's okay. He's right there. See, my little one, my tiny little one, my little baby boy. See, here's your little the mama's boy. Yeah. He's a lazy one. Oh, look at him. He's opening his eyes. Hi, baby. Hello, Amor. Hi, sweetie. Ooh. See, he's opening his eyes. So, yeah, I want to thank everybody for following me and prayers and everything. When you guys found out I was going to have my baby. And, yeah, I'm so happy to be home. I am just recovering from my C-section. I feel like this C-section was the worst C-section ever. It was difficult for me to walk, stand. I felt like crap. I actually didn't even want to leave the hospital of how freaking nasty I felt. And when I got home, I kind of wanted to get depressed because I couldn't get up. I felt useless. I was like, oh my god, like I don't really want to be depending on people to help me and stuff. Thankfully my mom was helping me, my husband was here to help me, and yeah. So if any questions you guys have, comment below, because baby Junior is waking up and he's hungry and I gotta feed him. And yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I'll be back making videos for you guys. And yeah, love you guys. Bye.